So, if we want to look at the final item I purchased, it's this book here. Passive. When a god takes damage from your abilities, they take 15% of their maximum health as well. So let's just one step there. I could actually. By the way, this also hits. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have died from that. So the reason I don't think I should have died from that is I was able to actually get an attack out. So annoying we had an angry guy show up and then not with the game. Come on, at least finish the fucking game, guys. Ooh. That is a really... If multiple gods are hit, the damage is applied to the one with the greatest maximum health. This occurs only once every 60 seconds. This game is more or less over. It'll take a lot longer to finish it. Begins. Wow, I wasn't allowed to drop that. They apparently do almost 200. Apparently they were able to do 200 damage. I did not know that. It's impressive on that part. The fact that the two gods that are actually playing are dead.
Minions have reached your portal.
I don't know why you would join an AI fight and then just leave in the middle.
Minions have reached your portal. Minions have reached your portal.
Now we're just more like trying to force minions to get in. Because we're down to the last 100. It's like, it's so delicious. How you did this between not pop it on you minions and pop it on you. This is a very easy. Oh, this is essentially very easy. That's Juju. I know we're done. It took a lot longer than it should have. Usually there's that line of minions ready to go in there or something. So that's basically Smite in a nutshell. sad that I had to play a fucking AI co-op versus AI match to have a victory screen appear. But here's the difference between co-op AI versus just straight up. Let's see, thing appears. You see, we did gain favor, which is good. So if you want to keep buying gods, that's great. And we gained favor, but we gained no worshippers at all. So you would not be able to raise god rank by doing this. Why did I do that? I just said I wasn't gonna be able to do that. So it means that we have to play versus. And although I personally like Arena, there are more options. I'm just not very good at them. I do have to wonder how we're going to support such a large amount of people. That's the worst right there. When somebody essentially forces you to re-queue because even though they were in the queue, they decided to not actually be ready for the queue. Oh, Silica again. You're calling your Silica. I think I like that name better. So I'm looking at our team comp here, and I'm not. I mean, Nemesis is the strongest one out of all of us. This could go poorly or very well. We'll have to see. Of course, I'm going to be. This is going to be mostly thrown up in the air for right now. I know she's an assassin character, so. Nemesis over here is the only one that I could be able to hide behind. You got Mr. fucking Portals. Yeah, the god of portals apparently in a. That's not good. There's some lag going on. That's really not good. Up, and I see my thing's lagging. That's really not good. This one, yeah, I'm not gonna do damage. I just need to wait it out.
I did not expect.
I need to mostly wait it out and help where I can.
For the win.
Which is really gonna be hard. Damn you, Janice, being able to go through walls.
Go, Zoe.
This is not going well so far. I don't know what it is, but I feel like it feels like whenever I'm on a team, it seems to be happening. Although I think I've more or less figured out what makes a good player from a bad player. The problem with most Lokis is they just sort of walk forward even after going invisible, and they're not even the smartest. Yeah, it's not going well.
Minions have reached double kill.
It's usually not going well. I kind of already want to surrender.
An enemy has been slain.
Just due to the amount, essentially. The amount of times we've had people die, it's very heavily putting them in the lead. This god is way too squishy to be viable in most peers. But anyways, back to what I had said before. What makes a good player better than a mediocre player normally would come down to, are these individuals able to use their abilities in such a way that allows them to turn the tide of a battle? Because for me, I'm relatively average at the game. If not, I'm currently in a lower pool. So that would mean that I, although have gotten wins, does not mean that I'm a good player. I think I'm pretty mediocre. Due to the fact that it seems that my wins almost entirely rely on my teammates. I win when my teammates win. Most of the time, if checking my KDA, you can see I'm getting a lot of assists. This isn't a bad thing. It means I'm in there. It means I'm in there fighting, but I really don't like Janice. Really annoying with that stuff. Darn, I missed.
Killing spree.
Okay, so we're coming back from this. But for me, it's very hard for me to be able to bring a team back from the grave, essentially, and win a match. I have never been able to do that. It feels like most of the time, When we start doing well, it's because my team has started to do well.